Hello and Assalamualaikum to Dr. Fitri and Dr. Hasanah. I am Nunadira binti Abdul Wahab with my partner Zamhariah binti Ahmad Fudil from group HM2416B. We'll present about our research. The title of our research is the influence of the Destination Management Organization website features towards the intention to visit the destination. For the background of the study, I will share a little bit about the Destination Management Organization and Sabah Tourism website. According to World Tourism Organization, Destination Management Organization or DMO is a strategic leader in destination development whose primary function is to drive and coordinate all the elements which are marketing, attraction, amenities, access and pricing that make up a destination. DMO create a website as a mechanism in promoting the destination to the tourists. It is because destination website is one of the medium for people to gain information regarding the destination that they want to visit, besides using other options such as brochures, social media, guidebooks, and travel agents. And based on statistics from Destination Analysts Incorporation in 2017, there are about 78% of site users who were potential visitors visited the destination after using the DMO website. In general, almost every state in Malaysia have its own website to promote the attraction in their state. One of the state is Sabah. Sabah have its own website which is Sabah Tourism website and managed by Sabah Tourism Board that serve to provide industry support primarily on business events, promotions, and the marketing of Sabah as a tourism destination. In 2019, Sabah Tourism Board have received the award for Asia Pacific Tourist Board in the category Best Website from Travel Mall. According to statistics from Tourism Sabah in 2020, Sabah increasingly received over 1 million of international and domestic tourist arrival from 2017 until 2019. Therefore, the study used Sabah Tourism websites in order to investigate the correlation between the quality of website features towards the intention to visit destination. The functional features of the website, which are informativeness, design, and interactivity, are evaluated and presented in the study to understand the user perceptions about the influence of the website features towards their intention to visit a destination. Some of the problems that we have identified regarding the DMO website features to influence people's intention to visit a destination are the overloaded information that comes from various sources makes the users feel confused before knowing the intended information. For the design features, the past researcher, which featured in 2010, stated that design of the website directs user attention and in fact interest towards the website, but still does not influence interest towards the destination. Next problem related to interactivity features. According Bohalis and Wagner in 2013 found that interactivity is the element that most of the destination websites have neglected. Therefore, based on the problem mentioned earlier, this study will find out how it is able to influence tourist intention to travel and which features of the DMO website is the most influential towards people's intention to visit the destination. Our research objectives are to investigate the influence of website features which are informativeness, design, and interactivity features towards tourist intention to visit a destination. We also doing our research to find out the answer for our research question, which are does the informativeness, design, and interactivity features can influence the intention of tourists to visit a destination. For the framework of our study, we adapted the purpose model of the DMO website features to influence the intention to travel from Hyunjin in 2017. It can be seen that the website features, which are informativeness, design, and interactivity, are the independence variable, and the intention to travel is dependence variable. For the research hypothesis, we assume that the informativeness, design, and interactivity features of the Destination Management Organization website have a positive correlation to influence tourist intention to visit a destination. The significance of this study have divided into two aspects, which are theoretical and practical aspects. For theoretical aspect, this study can contribute to the current literature of DMO website features to influence the intention of tourists visiting a destination. And also, the study can help future researchers make a further investigation into this area as well. Meanwhile, for the practical aspect, this study can contribute Tourism Board Authority getting acknowledged about the preferences of the web user towards the DMO website. Thus, they can improve the website features such as by updating the information from time to time. And from this study also, Tourism Board Authority can increase the quality of the website features in order to attract tourists to visit a destination from the website. For the literature review, it's all about the explanation and discussion among past researchers based on the related variables of the study, which are consist of informativeness, design, and interactivity of the DMO website to intention to travel. According to Sabah Tourism in 2020, Sabah Tourism Board is an organization working under the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Environment of the State Government of Sabah, and its role is to promote and market Sabah as a world-class eco-tourism destination, aiming to ensure that tourism remains a significant economic pillar. Meanwhile, for the DMO website, as stated by the researcher, is an organization that have been set up to support a particular destination for attracting the target audience. It's providing potential tourists with access to information about the destination. For the website features, the researcher argued that the website features can improve the web user browsing experience by giving significant information, a sense of pleasure, and the chance to connect with the product and service operator. For the informativeness, the researcher mentioned that informativeness is described as the ability to provide the relevant information on reliability and usefulness to potential tourists, and is the acquisition of information is necessary for tourists to make a decision. For the design of the DMO website, the researcher agreed that the effectiveness and the attractiveness that is shown from a well-designed website attract users to explore the website deeper. And website design is essential to the creation of the psychological immersion state and increase the probability of the user stay on the website. And the interactivity of the DMO website, the researcher stated that the interaction between two or more parties on the online communication network, and the interactivity may be one flow of information change between the visitor and the organization through interactive communication. In terms of the DMO website can influence the intention to travel, as stated by the researcher, intention to travel are articulated and examined in the scope of trip planning behavior, which is regarded as part of complex decision-making and behavior process. It is important for DMOs to comprehend the development and conveyance of successful experiences, as they influence the tourist satisfaction, their ability to memorize the visit, and the behavioral intention. For methodology, as it can be seen, our research has been conducted by following the process. Our study is descriptive study and we use quantitative approach. Our research is the correlation study because to test the correlation between the independent variable and dependent variable. We use non-control setting and have applied cross-sectional study because we collect data in short time. To identify population and sampling, we use non-probability sampling and have applied convenience sampling. The population of the study are the people who have visited Tourism Sabah website and did not yet visit Sabah. For the unit of analysis, we selected people who have experience browse the Tourism Sabah website and have not visited Sabah, but at the same time, they have the intention to visit Sabah. The sample size for the study is 74, and for the instrument, we have provided self-administered questionnaire for the respondent. Our questionnaire use two languages, which are English and Bahasa. We use nominal scale for question in demographic profile and 5-point Likert scale for other section. Next process we have conducted pilot study and we provided screening question to get the qualified respondent, and we managed collected 30 qualified respondents in the study. During the data collection process, we have used Qualtrics website as a platform to conduct a survey. The survey distributed through WhatsApp and Telegram. The respondents were provided with a direct link to the Qualtrics site. 10 respondents have to answer the screening question to qualify in the survey. Once they pass the screening question, they can continue to browse the Sabah Tourism website by clicking the direct link given to them. Once they finish browse the website, they have to answer the screening questions once again regarding the Sabah Tourism website to ensure they explore the website. If they got the answer right about the question, they can proceed to answer the questionnaire. And overall, we got 147 respondents and 100 target respondents that want to achieve. For the data analysis, we have processed and analyzed the data by using SPSS, and we have conducted reliability tests to check the reliability of the survey. And then we use descriptive analysis, which are frequency distribution analysis for process the demographic data, and central tendency to get the mean score of each variable question in the study. Finally, we run the informational analysis to test the hypothesis of the study by using Bayesian correlation coefficient and multiple linear regression analysis. I think that's all from me, and the other part of the study will explain further by my partner.
Thank you to my partner. Now I will continue with the result and analysis for demographic frequency. First, female respondent more dominant as opposed to male respondent in the study. The majority of the respondent age group was 21 until 30 who were young adult, they more exposed and active in using technology. Over half of the respondent is working and have a career, and majority of the respondent is educated and have a qualification. Lastly, the highest percentage of the respondent are still single and they are mostly like to travel. Next, for the descriptive analysis, it indicates that the respondents show a high level of agreement toward all items in informativeness, design, and interactivity features. For the mean score for informativeness features toward intention to visit the destination, the range score were from 4.07 until 4.32. People more prefer to know the information about travel-related product when they visit the destination website. Next, the mean score for the design features toward intention to visit destination. The range was scored from 4.10 until 4.28. People attracted to the design of website, especially for the graphical elements such as color and pictures in the website. Next, the mean score for interactivity features toward intention to visit destination. The range score was from 4.02 until 4.44. The content area in the website can help them interact with the destination manager to know further about the destination. Next, the mean score for intention to visit destination, and it is the dependent variable in the study. The range was from 4.12 until 4.34. People show a high level of agreement to the website features which are informativeness, design, and interactivity can influence their intention to visit Sabah post-COVID-19. Next, the value show of Chromebase Alpha for independent variable. First, for informativeness have recorded the value of Chromebase Alpha is 0.848. The second for the design features value is 0.897 and the interactivity features recorded the value of Chromebase Alpha is 0.871. This shows that all those independent variables is very reliable. Meanwhile, for the dependent variable which is intention to visit a destination is also reliable with the value of the Chromebase Alpha is 0.893. It means that all the independent variable and dependent variable are acceptable and all those variables fall under Chromebase Alpha range 0.7 until 0.9. Next, for Pearson correlation. First, the positive relationship was shown between the informative features of DMO website and intention to visit destination. This is because there was a 0.73 value of the correlation between the variable of informativeness and intention to visit a destination. So when the tourist get the relevant information, their intention to visit the destination is high. Next, the positive relationship was shown between design features and intention to visit destination. This is because there was a 0.77 value of correlation between the variable of design and intention to visit destination. So when the design of the DMO website look attractive, their intention to visit the destination will be high. Next, the positive relationship also was shown between interactivity features and intention to visit destination. This is because there was a 0.84 value of the correlation between the variable of interactivity and intention to visit destination. So when the website have an interactivity with the user, their intention to visit destination will be high. Next, the table shows the summary of the hypothesis testing result and all the hypothesis is supported. Based on the table, the value of R square is 0.733. From this value, it shows the independent variable of the informativeness, design, and interactivity contribute 73.3% factor of intention to visit. Meanwhile, the remaining 26.7% factor to intention to travel are obtained by another independent variable. Thus, all the independent variables of informativeness, design, and interactivity have significant relationship with the dependent variable. Next, for the multiple linear regression, the table shows the significant value of the independent variable which for design and interactivity are 0.035 and 0.00 respectively. As the significant value of these two independent variables less than 0.05, it means that design and interactivity have a high significance with the dependent variable which is intention to travel. However, as the significant value for the informativeness is 0.578 more than 0.05, it means that these features have a slightly significant with the intention to travel. Thus, the interactivity and design have the most significant relationship with the intention to travel compared to the informativeness features. Next, for the limitation and future study. First, it is appropriate to distribute the questionnaire by using internet site because the researcher is prevented from conducting a face-to-face session with the respondent during the COVID-19 pandemic. For future study, the researcher may collect the data with various techniques such as a face-to-face because the interviewer can collect all the complete response within a short period of time. Secondly, since only one DMO Sabah website has been selected in this study to represent the destination, the selection of another DMO website can also be suggested for future study to find deeper understanding of the issue, such as select another DMO website from another state in Malaysia. Next, the limitation in the study is the design of the survey does not monitor how long it took for participants to visit the DMO website before taking the survey. The technical challenge we face by participants such as slow navigation and biased response. By using experimental design in future study, we allow researchers to obtain more detailed and reliable response from the participant for under control conditions that meet the researcher objective. Next, for the implication and suggestion, for academic, the analysis of this study will contribute to the current literature of DMO website features to influence the purpose of visitor visiting the destination. Besides, as a secondary sources, this study may also be an academic source that can add to body of literature. For the practical, this research is involved in the industry directly, which is the Sabah tourism industry. And in terms of collecting new data and information obtained from the post-COVID-19 tourism in Sabah, the finding of the research also can be sourced for their references. Besides, it will help the Sabah tourism industry to obtain recognition of the web user preference for the DMO website. In other hand, they can enhance the website to attract people to visit the destination by updating and sharing more important information from time to time. As the suggestion for this study, the destination manager have to develop their destination website features to make the website more effective for the tourists. The destination manager should keep up to date the information related to the destination tourism product that can give them relevant and trust to the information in the website. Next, for the design features, the destination manager have to improve the visual appearance of the website such as the layout for each section and graphical elements such as pictures and colors. The layout must be neat and comfortable to each people read and look up the information that they needed. Lastly, the destination manager must upgrade their communication or marketing tools that using email and newsletter to update the destination information to the people. Besides, they have to ensure the website navigation did not give more time for people to jump from another page to another page to avoid them searching another sources for getting travel information. Lastly, as a conclusion, the influence DMO website features on the intention to visit destination were analysed in this study, and our study accomplished the target of 100 respondents with a combination of female and male respondents. Overall, the findings demonstrate that web features such as informativeness, design, and interactivity turn out to be positive determinants that influence people to visit a destination. Also, this study finds that design and interactivity website features are the most and largest contributor to the intention of influential people to travel than informativeness website features. That's all from us. Thank you.